Welcome to the social class. In this class, we are going to see the fourth lesson in past and present book. You see, the topic of the lesson is the Chinese civilization. In this, you can see that the Chinese civilization came up near the Huanghe River. The Huanghe River is called as the sorrow of China because it will change its course after every flood. Because of flood, the irrigation canals and crops will be destroyed by this river. So this is called as the Huanghe River is called as the sorrow of China. That civilization came up near the 1800 and 800 before Common Era. You see, the society of the Chinese civilization in this in this society of China, there is the king is the leader. He is in the highest position, and after that the nobles and the nobles are assisted to the king, and after the nobles there are merchants, craftsmen and farmers, and the next level they are the bottom there are the slaves, like that in the previous lessons. No, the king, the nobles and the merchants and craftsmen and the slaves. Then the family, in the family they are the people lived in the small clans. The family is a very important unit. The people worship the religious wise, the people worshipped the forces of nature only, and ancestor worship was very common in China, and they believed that there is the death. The people, those who are dying after the death, they are become the powerful. So this is the best belief of that China, and they have worshipped the died people. That means if a person died means now we are praying to the person, those who are passed away from us. No, like that the Chinese people prayed. This is one of the belief of the Chinese people. Then the occupation of the China, there is the agriculture is the main occupation. They practiced in agriculture rice, wheat, barley, sorghum, millet, soya bean and tea were the main crops, and the Chinese were the first cultivate in tea. Do you know the China people only first cultivated tea? They are only introduced tea to the world. And the metalwork is very popular in China, and pottery making is one of the very popular. Nowadays also the China clay potteries are very popular in India also. Overall we can see that we will say that China clay, the plates, cups, something they are using, no, that is very popular. Pottery making means the China made beautiful glassed pottery from porcelain. They crafted a lot of items such as vase, jars, cups, saucers and bowls. You see, the woodwork also very popular. They are made of the palace walls were made of polished wood. The Chinese also crafted beautiful objects of wood inlaid with ivory. And science is you see, in science, the major achievements of the China is that science is one of the major achievement of China. The Chinese contributed to almost all branches of science. They used both solar and lunar calendars. They could predict eclipses and the appearance of the comets. They also invented the seismograph to record earthquakes. Some other Chinese inventions were the magnetic compass, gunpowder, wheelbarrow, umbrella and kite. Do you know? Are you interested to play with that kite? Yes, that is very popular in China. That is the invention of the Chinese people. And the Chinese followed the script. They followed to write from the top to bottom. What is the writings of China? They will write the script from top to bottom. Okay, dear children, the Chinese civilization developed the very advanced for human being, and it contributed the progress of the humankind. Dear children, you read this lesson after this video. If anything else, you can learn something more from this lesson. Thank you children. God bless you all. God bless you. We will meet in the next class. Thank you.